mess around. Oh, just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I found a preacher man to help me understand what we are doing here. And now the years have passed, been to the moon and back, and all I've realized, I don't know how I ended up so close to where I started. I went to war for peace of mind. What was it for? I'm dancing on a tightrope. No time to mess around. Oh, just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. Just always stay in between the lines. Mama said be quiet if you can see something nice. Just always say things for your health. Now I can't remember how to think for myself. I'm dancing on a tightrope. No time to mess around. Just trying to let my mind go. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down. I'm never coming down.
Satisfied.
Yeah.
Satisfied is all you.
Sinatra.
Big Pepe.
Satisfied.
Oh, you got a studio shout out. You feeling good about yourself right now, huh?
Satisfied is
Yeah,
all.
6.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this wax, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, yeah, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. When rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robin, unless it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creek, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. and G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me work. Plotting how to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Young and with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but the good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that at air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity. Work to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This is consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Now the won't be the same. But rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king, the bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed, I know it's Sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you, just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last shit, the whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye in 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID, now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show them what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hove. I hope to hear from Guru. Woo.
Yeah. Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real, folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous, she be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Oh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Oh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey look, this for my partners who low-key pitching the mound. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't start us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Street Gentiles like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between fake boy, leave all, and conceive us. Of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh. Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my I just different. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught the flow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, most say that. Now, most say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead. They just moved to the county. Them out that S-class. I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind? I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like, my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holla back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to crown? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching up on me.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to on me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Mellow made it right. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sippin' all this, my bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm damn now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set.
Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Number 27 makes his big league debut right after this. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder, number 11, Ender
First
Inciarte.
pitch on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Dan D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. And there's one away. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Nero, how did they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Arrieta has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried.
Number 5.
Throw that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Markakis, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And the tags there. He's up at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Mike Soroka gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4
Leading
last
up
season.
for the
But
Phillies,
I think his team and
the
organization,
shortstop,
they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
The 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Swanson brings it in, and he is out on the tag. With that, look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hernandez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. The pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Popped him up. Riley shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Here's a line drive. Caught out there as short by Segura. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first down here in the second.
The third
so here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Austin Riley has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Aubie, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set with the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Riley blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
You hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in a second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count also only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
Towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Braves lead this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento
leading up for the Phillies,
Hoskins.
the first baseman, Reese
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it brings the Phillies back even now at one apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting fifth,
JT
the
Realmuto.
catcher,
As he
JT
swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-2. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The left
Time for
fielder.
a look at the Braves on D.
Yeah.
Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So the base is empty here with one away, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the third
Into
baseman,
the box now,
Michael
Franco. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
0-1's the count.
2 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that
Batting
fastball
eighth,
by him, but
the
he showed
center
some
fielder,
quick hands to catch
Andrew
up to it and drive it down the opposite line.
McCutchen.
Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Franco on third with 2 out. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Ready with the 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inning.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that will bring up Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough
now
out
batting.
number 1.
The right
Good
fielder.
contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit
baseman,
on the
number
absolute
5.
screws. One's right
Freddie
at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. Markakis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get
now
that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
And now
number
time
27.
will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Riley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Coming to the plate now, Jake Arrieta.
Leading up
lead
for
things
the
off
Phillies,
here in this one-run
the
contest.
pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Acuna comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play.
Segura.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit on the ground to third. Riley is right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping up now,
the second baseman.
Hit it hard when lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Aubie.
Line towards center field. McCutchen is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another chance, Dansby Swanson. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Mike Soroka will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves lead it 2-1. And now Bryce Harper is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean,
the first
it's better
baseman,
to battle
number
a slugger
17,
like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up. He can really hurt you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws. As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Harper on at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely
now
no
batting,
part of the
catcher,
3 or 4 hole hitters.
JT.
But he's got to focus here, because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Realmuto has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
So stepping in, Nick Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuña's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Third baseman, number 7,
Pretty simple.
Michael
to the outfield to bring home
Franco.
the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
All even now, 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inciarte.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
The first base.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
In now, Freddie Freeman. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Up next
Runner
for
in
Atlanta,
scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Riley. And with 2 hits in 2 career at-bats, he certainly knows how to make a first impression.
You know, Matty, I know a lot's expected of this guy, but first big league AB is probably the most nervous he will ever be in his career. Let's see if he can handle the moment.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity. Go
The
get
batter,
ahead,
number
strike
one.
Boy, that
Second
didn't
base.
work in that situation.
Aubie.
Yeah, and guys have such
Aubie.
put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading up for the Phillies,
Thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Phil
Ladies and
Gosselin
gentlemen,
will move
your
into the
attention
on-deck
please.
circle now to try to
Please
get
hit it
something
to the
started
Phillies.
here with 1 gone in
Number
the inning.
9, Phil Gosselin.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You
Up
can
next
see
for
that he
Philadelphia,
generates his power from his
the
lower
shortstop,
half, taking it down the line for a clean double.
Segura.
Great look there.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura, no hits to this point. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Gosselin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning.
Up
He was
next for
definitely
Philadelphia,
pitching for it with a runner
the
on
second
third and
baseman,
1 out, and he got
Jason
it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Backhanded in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
The right fielder, number 3.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and a strike now. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So it's
Your
Tommy
attention,
Hunter
please.
takes over to start
Now
the 6th inning
for
on the mound.
Phillies, number 96, Tommy
Now at the plate,
Hunter.
Flowers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Real Muto finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
Stepping in now, Mike Soroka. This is lifted out to left. Chasing after it is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter,
settling in now,
the center
Ender
fielder,
Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nick Markakis would be next. And the payoff pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 5-3 Atlanta. Rhys Hoskins will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Fouled off. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2 sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher,
JT Realmuto.
JT
He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
The left fielder.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher
Will
that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Phillies down in order. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia.
Now pitching
7th inning
Phillies.
straight ahead with the Braves
Number
leading
52.
this one. But before we get
Jose
it started, let's take a look here at the game
Alvarez.
summary to this point. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number
Leading off
7.
for the Braves, the right fielder, Nick
He's
Markakis.
set. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
On the ground to the right side. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the left
Now
fielder,
it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His
Now
eyes
batting,
lit up right there.
number
This pitcher's
27.
lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Austin Riley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Ball 3.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
In there, a base hit. So that's his 4th hit on the day. What a way to start a career.
The batter, number 1.
You know what, Matty? We had heard so much about this guy coming up through the minor leagues. We were waiting for this moment. And for him to go out and get 4 knocks in his big league debut has been unbelievable.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0. Is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Real Muto corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Michael Franco. And I think the
Leading
question
up for the
becomes how
Phillies,
much longer are they going to
the
stick
third
with
baseman,
this starter. Fatigue
Michael
could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now
Here's
batting,
Andrew
center
McCutchen
fielder,
now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
McCutchen.
First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect
The
to
pitcher,
lose
number
a little
52,
precision in your location.
Jose
He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be
Ladies and
starting to
gentlemen,
tire a little
your
bit.
attention,
Something
please.
to keep an eye on.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies.
Will come on to pinch
Number
hit here in a
37.
big spot.
Oh,
now
dear Lord.
time is called as both guys in the
Herrera.
bullpen are ready to go. Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So as he departs,
Now
he'll remain
pitching for
responsible
Atlanta,
for the man left
number
aboard, but
38,
he cannot lose
Anthony
this one.
Swarzak.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Riley camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
So two are gone
the
now
shortstop.
in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, James Segura. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter,
hey guys, he's lucky he's
the
getting
second
this
baseman,
baseball back. He hung
Jason
that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your
Hector
attention,
Neris
please.
Been summoned from the
Now
bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
So coming to the plate,
Leading
Tyler
off for
Flowers.
Atlanta,
He'll look to
the
bounce
catcher,
back after
Tyler
striking out his last time
Flowers.
out. He's set, and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Dansby Swanson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ladies
Josh
and gentlemen,
Donaldson will
your
get the
attention,
call to
please.
pinch hit here as we'll
Pinch
see what he
hitting
can
for the
do with
Braves.
2 out and the base is
Number
empty.
20, Josh Donaldson.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 5. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Braves as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your
Jerry
attention,
Blevins
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the bottom
Atlanta.
half of the 8th.
Number 50, Jerry Blevins.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He'll have
Leading
a
up
new
for
pitcher
the
waiting
Phillies,
for him as we begin
the
their
right
half of the
fielder,
8th.
Even
Right.
though we're moving into the back end of this
Harper.
game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two and 0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 away.
Now batting,
Reese Hoskins
the first baseman,
comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit
Hoskins.
earlier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's
The
lucky
batter,
he's getting this
the
baseball
catcher,
back.
JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your
Aaron
attention,
O'Day
please.
answers the call now looking to get this one
Atlanta.
onto the ninth inning
Number
without
56,
any trouble.
Darren O'Day.
Hoskins, the runner at second with one away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. O'Day has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So striding in,
left fielder,
Nick Williams.
number 5.
He was sat down on
Nick
strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, the art of pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're still down 5-3. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Inciarte now for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
In now, Nick Markakis. Line toward center field. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 1 out. Nobody on. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. McCutchen retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco.
Leading up for the Phillies,
here as we play the
third baseman, Maikel
ready with the first pitch.
Franco.
Here it goes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Flowers is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
That's
center
exactly
fielder,
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-2, here it is. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Number
Ladies
40 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 40.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-3 the final score today. Atlanta used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Soroka earns his first win of the season. Darren O'Day hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up.
bared it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline, but watch me go with showtime. That's why I pay him no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy and he don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on.
Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy, rip the microphone straight.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you.
Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like parkour. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut. You're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a... Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn. Don't ever stop the music when you rockin' like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. We get busy and he don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on.
Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy, rip the microphone straight.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
Oh Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice, yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep a drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in a purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button. Kim Jong. Roll through. Looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Hold that.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look
Leading
at
off
that
for the
ERA,
Braves,
awfully
the
ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Hernandez is up with it. Go on to first in time, 1 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman,
ready
number
now,
5.
Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gene
Try to check
Segura.
it, and it's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Batting
now
second,
to check out the
the
hometown
second
Phil's
baseman,
starting lineup.
Mark,
how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Line towards center field. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2
Batting
hitter
third.
came through right there
The right
with the
fielder.
single, setting
Right.
the table for the big boys.
Harper.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside
Batting
that
fourth.
ball, stay square
The
as
first
long
baseman,
as possible, and
Reed
feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball well outside. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 5 for 13. 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now. JT Realmuto is on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Hernandez over at second. Harper at first, one gone. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting
Stepping
fifth,
into the box,
the catcher,
JT Realmuto.
JT
He's yet to get into the hit column in the series.
Realmuto.
0 for 7. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Nope, foul ball.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Leading
now.
off with a
He
break.
had a couple of hits in
The left
yesterday's
fielder,
contest.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This pitch is popped up. Realmuto is there. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman,
Josh
Josh Donaldson. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. Three pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready on 1-2. Fly ball out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Not great, and he's 1 for 8. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swanson has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Behind 0-2 now. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line to the right side. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams.
Leading up
get
for
us
the
going
Phillies.
Here in the bottom half of the
The
second.
left fielder.
Here's
Nick
the first pitch to him.
Williams.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Sox had won in there 1-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way.
Batting 7.
And I'm locking in
the
on
third
second
baseman,
Aubie
Michael
right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Off the plate,
and a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 8. The
Here's
center
Andrew
fielder,
McCutchen now.
Andrew
Career numbers against Julio
McCutchen.
Teheran. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Teheran. 9-1-2 due up.
Julio Teheran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He swings and lines it to left. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Markakis, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. Striding into the box, Jared Eichhoff.
Leading up for the Phillies,
of inning number 3.
the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order
number
now,
2,
and that'll bring in the
shortstop,
middle infielder Gene Segura.
Segura.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gene Segura becomes the
second
second out in the bottom
the second
of the third.
baseman, Jason Hernandez.
Strike at the letters, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he...
Well, he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1. Into the box, Ronald Acuna. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good lead, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting,
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 7.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Flowers, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, Julio Teheran. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Flowers ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But he'll be caught out in no man's land. A very poor decision to try for it there, and the inning is over. But two in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 17,
Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got big.
Up next for Philadelphia,
I think it
the
should have been
catcher,
a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too
Real
sorry for him.
Houston.
Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
A ball and no strikes. Popped up. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Up next for
kept
Atlanta,
his hands inside the baseball
right
and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Line towards center field. McCutcheon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. They lead it. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective,
for the
guys.
Phillies.
Thank you,
the
Heidi.
left fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't
smoke the other way, high and deep to left. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies strike
now
for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Michael.
Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first
down. Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. So bases are empty here.
Now batting, the pitcher,
bring up the pitcher,
Jared
Eichhoff. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Phillies digging in and looking for more. Ronald Acuna. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out to short for Segura. He's got it, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now.
Now pitching for
and a
the
change
Phillies.
is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. From the stretch. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So the runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming, here it is. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. That's wide, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and late reactions, and they got him. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams is under it, and that ends the inning. Braves go down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
leading up for the Phillies.
No hits to this point.
The
Things
shortstop.
not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle of down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hot straight up. Freeman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But
the
what's
second
really
baseman.
impressive to me, he hasn't blocked anyone either. He's just
Hernandez.
on his own. His stuff is dirty today.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
Bryce
Right.
He was a ground out victim
Harper.
last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a cold strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Phillies down in order, and it remains a... Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The pitcher,
now to
number
the plate,
49.
the pitcher, Julio Teheran. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Your
Austin
attention,
Riley
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
hit for the
hitting
pitcher
Braves.
here.
Number 27.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying
The
on
center
the inner
fielder,
half of that
number 11.
baseball right there.
Ender
Staying to it and
Inciarte.
through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies
Braves
and
strand
gentlemen,
one
it's time
as the
for
lead
the
remains
traditional
3-1.
7th inning stretch. Ladies
Number
and gentlemen,
71
your
will take the
attention,
ball
please.
now is the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 71.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6
Leading up
hitters.
for
And
the
they're hoping
Phillies,
that this is the part
the
of the
first
lineup
baseman,
that can get something
Rhys
going.
Yeah, only one run on the board
Hoskins.
so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher,
JT
JT
Realmuto. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First delivery to him on the way. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The next 3-2. This is foul right side. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Soft grounder left side. To his left, Donaldson. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 5.
So a tour gone now in the Philadelphia 7th.
Williams.
Taking into the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. 2-0 now. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So Michael Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention,
Jose
please.
Alvarez will
The
come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his
now
third game this
and
season.
batting in the sixth spot, number 52.
Coming to the plate now,
Jose
Nick Markakis.
Alvarez.
And prior at-bats
Now
against
playing
Jose
lefty
Alvarez.
and
He's
batting
0 for 4. Alvarez,
Number 40.
the former Angel. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting...
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting,
Once again, Freddie Freeman, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Hit weakly back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen.
Leading off
He's
for the
0
Phillies.
ball game so far.
The center
and
fielder,
he'll try to check
Andrew
his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The Braves are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The bat,
standing in, number 40. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. And good for him. Number 40 has just launched his first major league home run.
The batter,
Hard to say
number
how
2.
many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball
swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Markakis is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman,
Philadelphia,
Cesar
Hernandez. It was a
Hernandez.
flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On to the 9th.
Your
Tommy
attention,
Hunter
please.
enters from the pen to
Now
start the
pitching
9th
for the
inning
Phillies,
as he'll try to keep the score
number
right
96,
where it is heading to the bottom of the
Tommy
9th.
Hunter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, the
Second
switch hitter, Aubie, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
The 1-0 home. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Striding in, Tyler Flowers. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Hernandez waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former number 1 overall. Pick Dansby Swanson. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a hit in 3
Leading up
at-bats to
for
this
the
point.
Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Ladies and
Daniel
gentlemen,
Winkler enters
your
the game to
attention,
finish
please.
this one off here in the
Now
bottom of the
pitching for
ninth.
the Braves, number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here now the 2-2. On he pops it up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Bryce
Now
Harper
batting,
goes
first
quietly
baseman,
to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. A windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in now,
The
JT
catcher.
Realmuto. He was
JT.
retired via the ground ball last time up.
Realmuto.
Ball 1.
That's out.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he misses 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard
Your
late in the
attention,
game.
please.
Phil
He's hitting for the
will be
Phillies.
called upon here to hit
Number
with
9.
the game on the line.
Phil Gosselin.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. A ball and no strikes. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Philly down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
He gets the punch out as the Braves go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Julio Teheran earns his first win of the season. Daniel Winkler records the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We're on a night run. Boy, you better hold your tongue. Talking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and reeling, the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from my engine flooded, cold blooded, no money. I'm something low. Killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling, or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. We're on a night run, no telling who we're running from. In a world of secrets and demons and people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone, losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and biblical floods. I got that Greek green love in the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love. Oh. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far from. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running.